You know what's funny? Shoulder mobility and shoulder health are one of the most neglected things ever, especially because I don't know a single trainer, including myself, who has never been injured in their shoulder. And even though we know that, and even though most of the people you will ever meet in a gym have already had problems with their shoulder, be it shoulder impingement, frozen shoulder syndrome, scapular winging, we still don't usually work on this regularly. So today, this is exactly what we're going to be doing, so we can have that functional mobility and functional strength in our shoulders. And this is something I'd advise you to do as often as you can, because it's really important. And trust me, you will injure your shoulder at some point if you do not work on keeping it healthy from the beginning. Let's get right into it. First things first, decompression. We want to decompress our shoulder joint by letting it pull apart all the muscles and tendons and ligaments that we have here that we do not usually decompress. Now, to do that, we need to hang. For most people, the problem with hanging is going to be grip strength. So I would advise to start with both hands, of course. Over time, you can start releasing one hand so you have more decompression. It's also going to help with spinal decompression, but mostly we want to use this for shoulder decompression. And to do that effectively, we need to be able to grab and relax our shoulder fully. You can see here that when I relax my shoulder, it lengthens and starts decompressing. You can hold on here so you don't keep on twisting and turning around, but that will be our first and most important exercise, decompression. I cannot tell you how effective and how important it is. So if you don't do any of the other exercises that we've learned today, this one should be the one that you still do as often as you can. So for the next exercise, I sadly have to turn my back to you. After the decompression, we want to learn how to mobilize and how to activate our shoulder and scapular musculature. And to do that, we're going to be doing scapular pull-ups, which is basically full relaxation. Let your scapula elevate and move upward as far as possible. And then you're going to depress your scapula and pull it down as far as you can. Now, most of the movement is happening in our shoulders, our back, our legs, our arms stay relaxed, and we're just pulling up from our shoulder blades. Pull up. That is not only going to help you stretch out everything, but it's also going to help you with back posture when it comes to rounding and when it comes to scapular winging. So now that we've learned to do symmetrical scapular pull-ups, we're going to do asymmetrical scapular pull-ups. And as you can see, we're moving one side and then the other side. Very easy, very simple, but very exhausting and very effective to build strength and the proper mobility required in our shoulder. Now, once again, I have to turn my back on you, and you're going to see why, because we're going to start doing adduction and abduction symmetrically and asymmetrically on multiple levels. One, we're going to have neutral position, meaning arms forward, symmetrical adduction and abduction. And then we have asymmetrical left side, right side, and repeat. Both. Left side, right side, both. The movements are very short and very distinct. That is neutral. Then we have elevated. Both together, both apart, left side, right side. Both together, both apart, left side, right side. And then we have the same through downward rotation in our scapula. Both together, both apart, left side, right side. Of course, repeat. Now, you can either use a resistance band, or you can use a stick, a broomstick, whatever you have. Now, moving on from here, we want to build in rotations, and we're once again going to be doing symmetrical rotations, meaning both arms simultaneously, and then asymmetrical rotations, of course, in both directions. Here we have symmetrical rotations, asymmetrical rotations, symmetrical, asymmetrical. For our very final exercise in this tutorial, we're going to be doing scapular push-ups, but we're going to be doing them on all four. We're going to pull our shoulder blades together, and then we're going to extend them as far as we can round your thoracic spine, so the upper part of your spine, and move in again. Pull them closely together, keep your arms straight, and then extend fully as far as you can. Pull together actively, extend actively, pull together and extend. This is by far the most effective way to work on your shoulder health and shoulder mobility while building immense strength and immense flexibility and stretching them out and strengthening all the tendons, muscles and ligaments that surround them so you don't get hurt, or if you have been hurt, you can use all of those exercises, especially the decompression ones, for rehabilitation purposes. Whatever your goal is with your shoulders, be it keeping them healthy or making them healthy once again. But sadly, that's all the time we have for today. So thank you all for tuning in. If you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow because new videos every day. Captain Cairo, peace out.